On this episode,
Festival. We're out here today at Nikko Circuit for the Tochigi Baka Matsuri. Tochigi is the place where Nikko Circuit is. Baka means idiot and Matsuri means festival. And you can see it here on one of the staff shirts, the Tochigi Baka Matsuri. Hi, watashi ni? Hi. It's this team over here. And today is hot. That's his name. Yeah, ローテルで大丈夫この天気で。今日はダメですね。S15 Silvia, turbo rotary, and of course RX-7 turbo rotary. You might be thinking, well, it just looks like a regular drift track day here at Nikko Circuit. It sort of is and it isn't. See, this is summer, it's the time of year when we have lots of festivals in Japan, and this is sort of the middle of summer right now. It's very hot, so they put on this event with a few little extras, not just drifting. Festival. まあバカといえば、はい。
今日はドリフトフェスティバル。
はい。ありがとうひろみさん。So there's stuff happening today, like there's an extreme bike demo, there's a foot race for prizes and sort of other stuff like that, just to make it a bit more fun than your regular track day. Just like last time, I'm out here today in S15 Silvia. Now speaking of last time, you might remember a couple of videos ago I changed the turbo on this car to an HKS 4135, the small turbo that HKS makes for these things. Got that installed and tuned, went straight to Sportstand Yamanashi for a competition and immediately got knocked out. But then shortly after that I brought it here to Nikko Circuit, and I've got to say I love the low end response of this engine right now. One thing I didn't do last time though is explain why I chose that turbo, why I changed the turbo, what happened to the old turbo. And I intended to do that last time at Nikko Circuit, but honestly it was so hot and I was so tired I couldn't do it. Let's go back to the workshop now and I'll show you the old turbo. This is the turbo that was on the car when I bought it, a Tomei Arms M7960. This is a fairly common bolt-on turbo for SR20s. And the problem was that it just all of a sudden stopped making boost. Or I should say it stopped making boost until the top end of the rev range. Checked the wastegate, that was functioning properly. Took the front pipe off, as you can see it looks fine. So there's only one thing to do. Take off the back side of it and there you go, lo and behold, it's missing the entire wastegate flapper. It's meant to be a little flap there to cover the wastegate hole. So that explains why it wasn't performing properly. So I don't really know how this turbo was treated before I got it, so this isn't like saying anything about Tomei turbos. But instead of repairing this or replacing it with another one, I thought I'd just go for the HKS turbo instead. I know the narrative of this S15 build hasn't been very clear so far, and I haven't really explained why I'm doing what I'm doing. Just trust me, there's a reason for it, but we'll get to that another time. Let's just go back to Nikko Circuit for now. I just realized something. S chassis is by far the most popular car here. Look at this, Silvia, then these Silvias over here, Silvia, then more Silvias. So yeah, the car of choice in Tochigi is the S chassis. Although if we're thinking historically in Tochigi, the car of choice here should be this one here, the 180SX. And the reason for that is because back in the day, Teo Koguchi, or Emperor Koguchi, drove a 180SX, and so did Fukuda, who is he's actually running the event here today. Alright, here's what's happening now. Because this is the Tochigi Baka event, the regular competition is for Tochigi people only. Whatever your license says, that's where you're from. Anyway, the point is you need to be from a certain area to enter the competition. And that's what's happening today. So the competition that's out there right now is only Tochigi people, and then they have another comp for all the non-Tochigi people, because I'm technically Tokyo. So this is what's called a one-shot drift competition. You get one run only, and this is in expert class. So once again, we'll just have a bit of a crack at it. Why not? I probably should have paid more attention to how they were judging it, but I think you need to enter on the back straight, not onto the front straight only. I think they're doing it like the way they judge D1 Street Legal here. Sorry, not D1 Street. It's not called Street Legal anymore, isn't it? D1 Lights series.
さあというところでいよいよ上級クラスだから練習したのかね、ここで飛び込んでいくのは練習でやったんですかね。
やってないんじゃないですかね。
やってないよね、多分ね。はい、
そうですね、
最初はこの4台ということになります、森島、そして鳥羽、それからスミス・アレクシと田部井宏というところが今出てきたと思います。アレクシいた？シルビア？
なんかシルビアみたいですね。
1号。
あれか。違うな。
1号だったの。
あれかな。
あれだ、1号だ、白の1号ね、あれがアレクシね。続いてスミス・アレクシー、白い S1 号アレックスがさあまずは飛び込み、
なんだか普通だな。
普通に行ったぞ、普通にでもでも普通にとりあえず行っといて、こっち側ができれば審査的側が前の2台よりはいいことになりますが、どうでしょうか。しかしノーマル前とした車だなこれ。どう殴り込んできている、角度がちょっとないけどなんとかまとめた
普通だな。
全部を普通にまとめた。いや普通が一番
かっこよくないじゃないですか。
かっこよくない、全然かっこよくない。
It's so hot though. As soon as I pull in and like the adrenaline wears off, all of a sudden I realize how hot I am. All right, we need to cool down. And today I brought a bunch of different ways to cool down with me, and I'm going to do that right now. Okay, temperature here says 31 degrees, but it feels like 38. Okay, it's hot and disgusting. So what I'm going to do is try and cool down with a bunch of Japanese cool down products. Our first one, this is called Nemuke Sukkiri Sheet. That's how we're supposed to look when we use this. Gira Gira Kun Super Cooling Facial Sheet. I think these are meant for when you're driving. As you can see, the guys, they're meant to wake you up and cool you down. This didn't really cool me down, but it did wake me up a bit. I guess it gets rid of some of the fatigue. So here you go, number one. Alright, next I had these in the cooler box. Frozen drinks from the convenience store. They're melted a little bit. It's sort of a lemon grapefruit flavor. Next one, Mugi Cha. This is barley tea, and as you can see, it's frozen. It hasn't melted enough yet. We might save that one for later. And frozen lemon. Look, there's frozen lemon slush. This is 10 out of 10. Look, frozen lemon sherbet. This is good. This one, it hasn't melted yet, so I'll drink it later. This one, 10 out of 10 for summer. Ice King spray. Sprayed on your clothes from 10 centimeters away. I can already feel it. Oh wow, that's oh. Yeah, put a bit too much. That's way too strong. This stuff. Ice King.
Just look me up, fam.
Just go like that.
All right. Oh yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
You want some?
Hit me?
You want some?
Yeah.
Ice King. This is almost painful. Alright, Right, last one. Kia Bando, or like a cooling band. I guess I put it on like Rambo. I don't know. Huh? It says here it's meant to drop at 3 degrees, not -3, like 3, for 1 hour. We'll see. It is pretty nice. The Karate Kid. I do want some more of that lemon sherbet drink. That was nice. All those drinks and stuff were nice, but that Ice King spray, it's almost painful right now. I'm not really sure if I want to know what's in it. It's just like raw menthol spray. Yeah, he's quite fast. Yeah, that Skyline, it's got a 2JZ and he drives in D1 lights, I think? I don't know. It's a competition car anyway. Yeah, got to end the day with a sanpatsu here at Nikko Circuit. Oh god, I'm overheating. Oh, it's okay, it's only 103, we should be alright.
That was rad, dude. The last sanpatsu, I wish you were doing more of that.
It overheats.
Hey?
It overheats too.
Oh, really?
If I do one, it just overheats. Yeah. Now to wrap up the track activity, what they're doing now is called a Super Dante. And Dante just means like, I guess, group, but it's an ultra party drift. I think there's like 16 cars, so this is sort of a thing to do at these kind of events. Super Dante drift here at Nikko Circuit. By the way, if you like this content, why not subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other videos from Japan. Everyone's all packed up. They just did the awards ceremony for all the people who won. We didn't win, but they're also doing a huge Japanese-style rock, paper, scissors competition. You're gonna love this. No, I missed out on the first round. I think everyone won some instant ramen, curry udon. What did you? What lovely prize did you win, David?
Curry udon.
Curry udon. Nice. Cabbage. Cabbage tamen. Oh, that's good. Would you same one? Curry udon. There we go. And I have to beat Suzuki, this guy here. So I threw paper, he threw paper, which means I get knocked out. So I have to beat this guy every single time. I've lost every single time so far. Yes.
せーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいグーせーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいグーせーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいパ
Every
ーパ
time.
ーせーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいグー
Why?
せーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいグーグ
I can't even get past the first
ーなん
round.
か楽しい
Alright, because I'm auto
ピロテンションロッド
Oh yeah, I
そう
could,
ピ
actually
ロテンション
I
ロッ
need
ド
those.
せーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいチョキそんな悔しがるなよ
No.
本当に最初はグーじゃんけんほい決定おめでとうせーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいグー クーリングファンの100用です JZX100
Yes, I could use
だ
that on the.
1J2J の方のみ SR の人ダメいいですか最初はグーじゃんけんほいチョキこれ折りたたみの自転車すごいでねこれね結構軽いんだよせーの最初はグーじゃんけんほいまだ何にももらってないという方手を挙げてください結構いるの1本ずつもうあげますはい出てきてください何ももらってない人ですよどうぞドリンクですアレクシーも持ってって
Tough mate.
これ箱にして箱であげちゃおうか
Energy drink.
4人来た
This is what energy drinks look like back in the day.
1個
Okay, we've been hanging around for a while. As you can see, it's now dark. And because this is a Matsuri, one of the things about Japanese Matsuris is fireworks. It's a bit of an odd angle to do an outro from, but as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Whoa. He's over there.